All right, you guys, I'll get started. So, this reading is going to be for Mars at 29 degrees of Aries. All right, and what I'm looking over right now is just the energy. So, at 4:20 p.m. today, Mars steps in at 29 degrees of Aries. I'll read the Sabian symbol. All right, so from the 29th degree to the 30th degree of Mars in its domicile energy in Aries, we're going to be looking at the Sabian symbol for a duck pond and its brood. Feet on the ground. Worldly competence is a spiritual quality, practicing worldly competence as a spiritual principle. In the Zen, the monk is taught that chopping wood and carrying water are suitable activities to demonstrate and practice the inherent spirituality of life. We need to pay the rent and feed the kids, despite our highest state of cosmic awareness. Spiritual insights that cannot be brought into daily life are not wisdom teachings at all. All right, so this energy is speaking about reliability. When we trust in the cosmic order, then everything falls into place. All right, and what caught my attention with the specific depiction here, it's a foot stepping in, and it's like the ducklings, and then the mother figure and the father figure are in the front and then behind. So it's giving me like a sense of order, all right, within a family dynamic. The animal within us builds the foundation from which our spirit can flourish. Interesting. All right, so we have the sun in Gemini at 17 degrees and 17 minutes. I don't know, I'm seeing like heavy star energy here. All right, with the 1717. And then the moon just recently stepped in Cancer. It happened at, let's see, 8:42 a.m. this morning. All right, so 8:42 a.m. And we are currently in between the 0 to 1 degree mark in Cancer. All right. Hi, baby. Sabian symbol for the moon in Cancer, a furled and unfurled flag displays from a vessel. All right, speaks about commitment, a point of no return when we reorient ourselves in a direction that acknowledges the need for accepting imperfection. Major reorientation of loyalties and values. Any decision is a turning point that enacts a commitment to give up certain possibilities and dictate ourselves to a given line of direction. At the cardinal point Cancer 1, we are reminded that the basic unit of human involvement is the family and by extension the tribe, congregating in its place of habitation. We can think of ancient days when ceremonies to celebrate the sun's fullest power would draw together those who formed a tribal connection until we give up our freedom to vacillate and make a choice about our allegations. What am I reading? And make a choice about our allegiances. We cannot know the feeling of belonging that is celebrated. When I see a flag like on a boat, it's kind of giving me like if you're waiting for your ships to come in, that's the way I'm seeing this specific depiction. All right, and this Sabian symbol is giving, it says on a ship, the sailors lower an old flag and raise a new one. So adaptability, achieving primary objectives sometimes requires transcendent loyalties. All right, so this cardinal point here with the moon is speaking more so about freedom, all right, completion within your decision making and bringing things into realization. Okay. So the sun, we're going to look at it in Gemini at the 18th degree mark, meaning we're going to round up. All right, where we just read Cancer's moon at the 1st degree. Okay. So what's that? 18 degrees of Gemini. Two Chinese men talking Chinese. This is interesting because there's been a heavy emphasis in the Sabian symbols where I've seen different Sabian symbols speaking about two Dutch children talking. Interesting because there seems to be some sort of like foreign, all right, languages that are being spoken. All right, so it speaks about solitude of the spiritual seeker. To the general population, it seems as though the seeker is very odd and speaks a strange language. Enjoyment of solitude in the spiritual practice of self reflection. In order to find rapport with ourselves, we speak their language. in their manner and thus unconsciously take on certain of their attitudes and opinions. This is not supportive of a mind that seeks exceptional clarity. Such a mind needs to isolate itself from the twin dangers, which are either the dissolving or the crystallization of one's own stance. We conform or become staunch. There will always be found a new or a few like-minded, deeper individuals to talk to, but not in the common herd. So whatever it is that you're learning, whatever it is that you are speaking of, a lot of people probably don't know about. Good morning for those who are here. All right. Probably don't care either. So this specific Sabian symbol speaks about difference. All right. By mixing with our own kind, we focus our uniqueness and so perfect our life potential. And I feel like that's what this whole Mars and Aries in its domicile has all been about, like initiating where you see potential, where you want to take action, all right, in a specific direction. Could be career, could be in a relationship, in whatever way you want to look at it, right? More so here on this channel, I've been going through spiritual journey. So for me, that's the way that I see it. All right, solitude of the spiritual seeker at this specific Sabian symbol. All right. So we did the sun, we did the moon, we looked at Mars at 29 degrees and where that's going to be later on today, 4:20 p.m. Let me get the planetary hour and where we are right now. Let's see. Today is June 7th. It is Friday, Venus's day, and we're currently at the hour of Saturn, and Saturn is in Pisces. All right. So from the moon in Cancer to Saturn in Pisces, both water elements here, we're going to be utilizing this in a way to structure, all right, our emotional state, what we feel, all right, our subconscious mind, that type of thing. All right. And then looks like the higher energy for today is going to be, let me look at the physical and the mental index here for the 7th. Okay. I've got Aries and Libra not even on the chart. That means it's like out of the roof right now. And that's because Mars is at like that 29-degree mark today. All right. So we're looking at the highest physical energy today at the number 5 for Cancer and for Capricorn. And that's because Cancer's moon steps in today, right? Opposing Sirius that's currently in Capricorn. All right, run back to Capricorn's reading from yesterday. I did a heavy explanation on those who have heavy Capricorn in their charts and what it's going to feel like and what the focus is going to be coming up for the rest of June. All right, with that full moon in Capricorn as well. All right, looks like energy is going to be picking up tomorrow. There's going to be a mental high on the 8th for Taurus and Scorpio's energy. All right, mental high. Virgo and Pisces off the chart. Interesting enough. Okay. I want to go over one more thing. Looks like we're finally stepping into Saturn's 20-degree mark. All right, it's currently right now at 19 and 1 degree. Technically, we won't round forward, but we're going to look into it and where we're heading with this Piscean energy, being that we're at the hour of Saturn. All right. Sabian symbol, a table set for an evening meal. All right, affirmation of bounteous harvest. At the end of our endeavors, we are nourished by whatever we can harvest from our labors and experiences. Live with an attitude of gratitude. The soul's sojourn on earth puts it in touch with so many things which are not of its essence. It learns of suffering, of loss, and of disappointment, of frustration and failure, of sickness and of death. Yet these darker energies are of the earth, and at the end of the day, the soul returns home and is guaranteed comfort and joy once again. So it's kind of giving me like here on earth, it might seem like difficulties within sufferings and loss and disappointments and frustrations and failures and sickness and death. But where do you return home? Your soul returns to God, right? So familiarity to feel and express gratitude is of major abundance. So be grateful for what you have right now and for what's to come and the blessings that are being sent to you. All right. So Saturn at 20 degrees is where we're moving into. All right, you guys. So there could be heightened emotions today. Obviously, moon in Cancer, the moon is finally waxing off of that new moon energy. All right, so an auspicious time for affairs and businesses, expansive stage of developments, new beginnings. All right. Um, Obviously, seclusion is going to be of significance because Cancer is like home environment, calls for comfort, for, I guess, for you to stick to the normal, right? For you to stick to the normal. I'm going to go into this reading specifically on this Mars in Aries at 29 degree. Mars is of what? Passion, of drive, of action. All right. It is sex. It is, can definitely be arguments as well, power struggles, that type of thing. It is, the planet of war. Um, I said in yesterday's reading for people to kind of slow down, all right, right now with traveling as well. Mercury being in its domicile energy, all right. Um, More so for Mars, I feel like it's going to be where do you want to take action? Where do you want to push forward, right? In your goals, because I feel that's what it's all about. All right, so this deck that I picked up, the Black Moon Lilith, it does have Mars in here. I'm going to look it up and I'll read it to you guys, and then we'll pull some cards. All right, so drive, energy, passion. Mars is the cosmic divine masculine and loves to initiate action, lead, competes, and come out on top. If you have felt stagnancy in your life, this card indicates that a breakthrough is imminent. When Mars is present, the universe is ready for you to move forward. A supportive masculine figure could also be coming into your life to assist you. One caveat about Mars energy: the need for dominance and power struggles can come up now. Remember to practice patience. In astrology, Mars is the planet of action, drive, sex, aggression, passion, physical strength, and how we get things done. In Roman mythology, Mars is the god of war, the military, and agriculture. It also rules over the fire sign of Aries and the water sign of Scorpio. Aries is the explosive and physical action-oriented side, while Scorpio represents the strategic and passionately reactive side. So in astrology, it is considered a personal planet, meaning that it appears prominent in your outward personality. It can describe how we like to exercise what motivates us and how we react in anger. When you are doing something that you are passionate about, it increases your manifestation power. Find your Mars sign in your birth chart and match it in the following list with what drives you. All right. So your passion according to your Mars sign. If you have Mars in Aries, it's all about leadership and independence. Mars in Taurus speaks about sensuality and values. Mars in Gemini speaks about speech and communication. Mars in Cancer, nurturing and emotion. Mars in Leo, expression and creativity. Mars in Virgo, analysis and organization. Mars in Libra, beauty and balance. Mars in Scorpio, strategy and intuition. Mars in Sagittarius is energy, learning and optimism. Mars in Capricorn, structure and discipline. Mars in Aquarius, logic and innovation. Mars in Pisces, emotional depth. So prepare for a fiery, passionate time of creation. Sex is a positive outlet for you right now. All right. So it's a heavy sex drive, literally with Mars and Aries at 29 degrees today. All right. So let's get started with the reading, you guys. I'm gonna pull a card out of this deck. I am gonna roll the Astro Dice with you guys and see where the energy is leading in this reading. Um, Leave it in the comments. Good morning, everybody. I have a deck, a clear deck. I want to start adding positive comments to, and at the end of every reading, I'm going to be pulling one out of that deck. All right, so positive comments only. If you want to see your comments on that deck, all right, for positive affirmations at the end of these readings, let me know. Leave it in the comments, and I'm going to be writing them down. I'll create a deck. Possibly give me about a week or two to get it all set up, and then we'll start sharing them. Did a good shuffle here. I did a pre-spread reading last night because I was supposed to do Aquarius's reading yesterday, and I felt like it was probably better for me to wait because I knew the moon was moving into Cancer, and Aquarius's Cancer energy falls in the sixth house of hard work, of equilibrium, and of focus on health. All right. So I felt like it would be a better reading to wait for today. All right. So I'll do Aquarius' reading in just a little bit, but I wanted to make this more so about where we're going to be stepping into in today, late evening. Late afternoon. All right. And what the energy might be like today. First card out, Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio. Sexual alchemy. My Black Moon Lilith is in Scorpio, you guys. So I just find that funny. Let me roll this ash today. Hold on. Crazy. All right, so I got Libra in the first house with Saturn's energy here. All right, so South Node energy is of significance. Saturn coming out and me being at the hour of Saturn and Pisces to Libra's energy would be technically a quincunx, right? Because Pisces, the 12th house, Libra is the 7th, 12 minus 7, 5 houses apart. That's an inconjunction, right? Discord, it's tension. It's pretty much like, I don't know if this is going to be saying like, have structure, discipline, towards whatever you're ambitious about pertaining to like your relationships, your partnerships, your contracts, romantic one-on-one relationships, that type of thing. All right. Listen, Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio, sexual alchemy. I got to read it out. Number 8 and tarot would technically be the strength card. All right. But we are in the year of 2024, so it is an 8 year. All right. Let's see. All right. Sexual alchemy. The oracle is calling for you to transform and heal your deepest shadow. Dark energy from childhood or ancestral traumas can project into your reality, holding you back from your true, authentic self. It can feel like an arduous process. Hold on, guys. All right, it can feel like an arduous process, like a dark night of the soul, but on the other end of this journey, it is self empowerment. Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio is both challenging and rewarding when integrated, symbolized by the scorpion. Scorpio is the fixed water sign, which represents the depth of emotion, secrets, crisis, the occult, and sexual power all live under Scorpio. Mars, the god of war, and Pluto, the lord of the underworld, both rule over Scorpio. While you may not see this intensity at first glance, it bubbles fiercely under the surface. When Black Moon Lilith is in Scorpio, you can experience sexual trauma, power struggles, or crisis, which can create suffering in the past. As a result, you may repress difficult events leading to conflicts and challenges. This also can affect your personal power as you tend to give it away to others when you are not careful. We can see this manifest in the life of Johnny Depp, a natal Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio who grew up with an abusive mother. You can alchemize this dark energy into light through shadow work, practicing boundaries, and releasing the past. Johnny Depp is kind of like a dark character. He wears lots of dark makeup, paints his nail black, that type of thing. But anyway, all right, so the dark divine feminine shadow work. It says heal your divine feminine sexual magnetism by releasing any shame you have around this primal side of yourself. Incorporating moments for self-pleasure, sex magic, and self-love can help you navigate it. The dark divine masculine shadow work is for you to have a deep sense of power, but it's important not to control others with it. Practices like breath work and solitary meditation can help integrate any crisis you have experienced in your life. It's time to dive deep into your darkest shadow, tap into your sexual power and magnetism to heal. All right. So the fact that we're speaking about Mars at 29 degrees and Mars being the ruler planet to Scorpio, right? Black Moon Lilith currently, I believe, is in Virgo, but we're speaking about like the sexual energy that's so intense today. All right, so pull one more. Let's see. Funny, I'm looking at it as well. The number 8 is the 8th house, so that is Scorpio's house. Definitely sex driven. All right. It does speak about many other things. Tapping obviously into your deep emotional feelings, facing your fears. It does have a lot to do with like organized religions, the occult. It has to do with like emotional depth, monetary depth. Okay. But it is also good for like inheritances and things like that to come through. Okay. Let's see. So Black Moon, Lilith, and Taurus. Interesting how we have the opposing energies here. It's kind of giving me like know your worth. All right, notice how Black Moon, Lilith, and Scorpio is a little darker. That red in there, that is that Mars driven energy. It's passion. All right, and then we have over on this side the Venus energy, which, you know, in Taurus, it's more of knowing your worth, um, your value. Okay, so it's giving me a heavy Venusian energy here. I'm seeing the bull. All right, it does seem more so like the feminine in this specific card has more the power than the masculine does. All right, he's wearing more so like the cheetah color, and she has this like nice colored green on. I'm seeing also the red is in there, right? The passion is there, but this energy comes more from the heart space, I want to say. All right, so I like that. All right, you guys, maybe this is Scorpio and Taurus energy. I said it. Let me look in the index again. Um, so that's in tomorrow's energy. Mental high for Taurus and Scorpio at the high number 12. We're looking more so at Aries and Libra off the chart right now. That's what we're looking at. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, let's put this back. Mars is also obviously action oriented. So I'm seeing second and eighth houses. This does have a lot to do with finances as well. So when it comes to your finances opposing someone else's finances, especially if you are in partnership, could be of significance right now. Let's see what the tea leaves have to say about this energy. What's happening around this Mars in Aries at 29 degrees today. So Uranus is currently in Taurus. Pallas is currently in Scorpio in opposition, where there could definitely be confrontation about, you know, needing to understand something. All right. Uranus's energy is like, it's kind of giving me understanding something, revolutionary change when it comes to um, what you value, being in the second house. Pallas in Scorpio is like you investigating, wanting to really utilize your mind in order to understand your emotions, possibly. Oh, there it is. Go flying. All right, August is of significance, guys. August flew out of the deck here. So that's Leo and Virgo seasons. August. Let me look a little bit forward. Anytime something like that comes out, I feel like it's of a heavy significance. Moving into August. We're going to be in fixed energies. That may be of significance to this reading and where you're going to be taking action right now. Now, fixed energy in anybody's chart can be in different houses. I'm not saying that's of significance. More so, we're focused on where the drive is taking place, where this Mars and Aries energy is taking place. Mars has already crossed over the North Node. It's, you know, part of your divine life purpose. Where you could be healing with Chiron being in Aries right now, as Mars has crossed over Chiron as well. All right, but there's a heavy emphasis here on the Scorpio and Taurus energy. All right, on the second and eighth houses. But in August, you know, the very first thing I see about August is on the 4th, we have the new moon that's in Leo. Leo also being another fixed energy, and there's a full moon in Aquarius, another fixed energy, in which Leo opposing Aquarius, fixed energy, Scorpio opposing Taurus, fixed energy. Right, something about that. Mercury goes retrograde in August again. It happens in Leo in fixed energy. Okay. And it looks like Mercury It heads into Virgo, but then it retrogrades in Virgo and then it heads back into Leo. All right, so looks like the moon cycles are going to be more so interesting. It's going to be in fixed energy. New moon in Leo, first quarter moon in Scorpio, full moon in Aquarius. That's what it's saying. Spiritual love could be coming in for August. Okay. Trying to see where Palace will go direct in the beginning of July. Where are the asteroids happening here? Chiron's going to go retrograde at the end of July in Aries. Vesta enters Virgo. Okay. And that's on August 24th. Forces that are working against you, short journey, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Okay. So from here till then could be very difficult. All right, moving forward. I feel like August is going to be an important month. Why? Because right when we hit September, there's going to be massive change where this Pluto energy that is in Aquarius retrogrades back into Capricorn, and then we also have Uranus and Taurus that retrogrades back into it retrogrades in Taurus. Okay, so two fixed energies of significance are going to be changing there. Uranus and Taurus retrograding, and Pluto that's been retrograding through Aquarius is then going to be entering Capricorn. So there's a shift there. So whatever forces could be working against you, this could be that Plutonian energy, Plutonian energy. Trying to get it out. All right, short travel, short journey. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So I don't know if it has a lot to do with. Again, I'm seeing finances being heavy in the recent readings. Second house, eighth house of finances, whether it's yours or someone else's. All right. A younger man successfully overcoming a problem. What is that problem all about? Because it says you will be taken care of in difficult times, and it's giving me heavy on money here. Sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. You would know what this is. I don't know. All right. This is a general reading for Mars being in Aries. Wherever Mars in Aries is in your chart, it could be significant to that. But me seeing what I see here with Scorpio and Taurus, this can speak about sexuality, obviously, with Mars's energy, but it's giving me opposition having to do with finances. Second house would be your finances, eighth house, someone else's. All right. But the very first card that came out was spiritual love with Lilith being here. Lily, not Lilith. And dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay, so it definitely has a lot to do with financial gain. If you're doing any spiritual work, possibly it could be, where forces are working against you right now. This could be part of a short journey. All right, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Once this all passes over, it looks like successfully overcoming a problem and stepping into a fresh start could be of significance. All right, what do I want to pull on this? I'm seeing like this sunrise, and I'm looking at August's card with like a full moon. So there's a shift here coming up, possibly with the full moon in Aquarius coming up in August, something like that. Mars will be in Gemini in August. And then it steps into Cancer in its detriment. All right. Um, technically, we can look at that as at its fall. Mars in Cancer, September 4th. Gonna be a major shift there. I don't know. Third chakra is here, meaning continue to take action, have courage, determination, power, drive. All right. So if you have been fearing on stepping outside, so to say, looks like the garden and the gate. Don't be afraid to do so. You may feel all tied up. Other possibilities could be open for you. Other doorways. Angel of love. Anxiety. Okay. So strategy is here. That gives me the energy of a shift. I'm seeing the major arcanas, the moon and the world card. Something's going to be ending and it's going to affect the emotional state. It's going to make you feel like you're all tied up. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the forces that are technically working against you. Maybe you feel like a one specific path that you were going down here is not working out, where there's going to be a different possibility, a different door that opens up for you and releases you from this all tied up energy. This is giving me that Eight of Swords energy, all right, where you know you need to make some changes. Jupiter in Gemini energy, current transit, all right. So once again, that Jupiter stepping in there is like expanding things and making things feel 10 times bigger than what it really is. All right. Gemini could be more so in the mental. You could be having anxiety but not understanding something. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Let's look at the other side of the deck here. Now I have January here. All right. So January is Aquarius and Capricorn energy. So maybe the upcoming full moon in Capricorn could be of significance, as I'm seeing Capricorn and Aquarius being of significance with these full moon energies. All right, so we have two full moons in Capricorn. We're going to see June, the first one, July, the second one, and then August would be moving to the full moon in Aquarius. All right. So January energy is giving me more. So like the Capricorn energy, all right, and or Aquarius's energy. You could feel like you were left out in the cold with something. All right. If there was a specific doorway you were going after, it's almost like that shit is frozen. Like it might not be moving. Like forces are working against you. Okay. What is this? Sequel, getting back to basics. Firecracker, excitement, family wishes coming true. Maybe there's going to be a shift that happens. All right, with these full moons coming up. Something that you'll be getting excited about. Coming back to basics with something after having a difficult time. Temptation will test you. What's that about? Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So listen, if you're on a specific journey and you're afraid to move on from something because you feel it's not going to work out, might feel all tied up right now and you feel like you need to go into a different possibility here. This is why you're having anxiety about it, is because you don't know how to strategize to overcome this. It says here, the forces are working against you right now. This is only a short journey. You will be taken care of in difficult times, all right? Whoever this younger man is going to help you successfully overcome a problem where you're able to really focus on new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start elsewhere. So temptation is going to test you when you're going to feel like this isn't working. I need to move away. Like, again, I'm seeing 18 and 21. The moon in the world is giving me, you're all up in your emotions about it and you're just willing to give up. World card. You're getting ready to leave it behind. but you're not giving it time to take place. All right. Mars in Aries at 29 degrees is don't stop. It's continue to go for it. Okay. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Great good fortune with the 4-leaf clover flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. I know what I'm feeling, you guys. Don't stop what you're doing. A two-faced friend. Don't be two-faced. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying. Don't be a two-faced friend. All right. Bear here, danger, especially in money matters. And that's what it is. It's like if you don't see money coming out of a situation is where you want to give up. And that's not what we're doing, right? You set yourself on a specific journey for a reason. All right. Sexual alchemy. It could be heightened right now. Passion, desire, sex, whatever. All right. That's Mars's energy. But look on the flip side of it. Know that you're worthy of what it is that you're going after right now. All right. I feel like this has a lot to do with financial gain. It's here. And the energy, it's here. All right. There's people that want you to give up on your dreams, is what I feel. Could be in the energy. Do I want this? No. This is going to fall everywhere. Let me get my other deck. Hold on, guys. Where is it? It's almost like you're going to be forced to do something that you don't want to do. Whatever. Go after what you're passionate about. That's what this reading is about, right? Go after what you're passionate about. Not, the money right now. Because that will come in due time. It will come in due time. See what I'm saying? These are just past life traumas that you're dealing with. I just said Libra in the first house and Saturn is what came out. Saturn is what? Strategy. And that's here. All right. So, Spirit comes through. I just told you guys in miraculous ways. Saturn and Libra in the first house. Saturn and Libra. Libra has to do with relationships, partnerships, contracts. All right. Saturn is strategy. Look at the deck. Strategy, contract. Strategize how you are going to benefit from this specific contract. How are you meant to bring in abundance? All right. It's not meant for you to give up. It's meant for you to take action. Because what is here is protection from Archangel Michael. All right. On whatever it is that you're working on here. And I see yin and yang under there as well. Remain balanced. Because this, all right, is what's trying to hold you back, the past. I feel like you're going to be tempted for you to step back into the past because you're going to feel like, oh, well, back then I used to make so much money and I used to have so much, passion about this or that. Like, but you can't give up on your dreams as well. You can't, because that's what they want, right? As soon as somebody sees you doing well and something that you're passionate about, they feel like they're being left behind. And then the minute that you start shining, it's like, damn, I got to focus back on where the money was because I got to keep up with the Joneses. Fuck that. Like, look, here's Mars, here's Pluto as I split the deck. Pluto in Aquarius, Mars is moving into Taurus. This is going to be fixed energy at a square. Square causes what? Tension. You going to give up that easy? Don't do that. That pisses me off. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've been on this journey for a while now, guys. And if you would have known how many people were up against me and all I kept doing was getting better and better and better and better. And my confidence was getting up there. I was learning more stuff. I was tapping into different things I didn't even know was available to me. Like, don't give up on whatever it is that you're doing. All right. If you feel a spiritual connection to something, you stick with that shit. You don't give up. 11th house. Build your own community of people. And screw what everybody else has to say. Right? I'm seeing trine and sextile energy. I heard it. I'm like, Moon in Cancer is trying to work. Let me look at the chart. Thank you, Spirit. Moon in Cancer trining to Saturn and Neptune in Pisces because it's water elements. That happens tomorrow. All right. So where I said the energy was calling for auspiciousness. All right. With the mental and physical energies. Let me look it up again. Mm-hmm. All right, so we have a high of 12 with Taurus and Scorpio's energy, Virgo with Pisces off the chart. Let's see where Cancer is with Capricorn. All right, physical high of 7. All right, so that's the opposition of um, Sirius and Vesta and where that is right now. All right, but the trine over to Saturn and Pisces is going to be where the discipline that you put in right now will turn out auspicious, positive. You're getting good luck out of this. All right. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. The flag. Didn't we just read the Sabian symbol, something about a flag? Run back and check that out. So I can't remember. My mind's all over the place right now, but I'm pretty sure I saw that. The flag on the boat, something like that, waiting for your ships to come in. Keep taking action. Told you. I think that was, hold on. Yep. Cancer at the first degree. All right, it's all about your commitment. I'll read it out again. It says, a furled and unfurled flag displayed from a vessel. A point of no return when we reorient ourselves in a direction that acknowledges the need for accepting imperfection. Don't worry about what it looks like right now, all right? Because you're going to be shown the way. You will be taken care of in difficult times, all right? Don't lower your standards. It says any decision and a turning point that enacts a commitment to give up certain possibilities and dictate ourselves to a given line of direction. At the cardinal point, Cancer 1, we are reminded that the basic unit of human involvement is the family, and by extension, the tribe congregating in its place of habitation. All right, so if it has to do with your specific community of people, that is where the energy is immersing for you to continue to take action and not hold on to the past. We have 2 cardinal points here, Aries to Cancer. So where Mars is in Aries at 29 degrees to where the moon is tapping place right now at the first degree of Cancer, heavy impact on this energy. All right. Okay. What's up with this South Node thing? Because I feel like it's of significance. It's here. Libra first house Saturn. Let's pull one on the South Node. I mean, Libra technically is another cardinal energy. That's what it is. So think about it. Aries at 29 degrees, the moon at the first degree, and Lilith. Lilith and why do I keep saying Lilith? South Node in Libra is there. And a square to these energies. You know what I mean? Aries, Cancer, Libra. And then we got Sirius that's in Capricorn. All right. Something pertaining to Venus's energy. And the expression of love, of worth, of value, of finances, creativity. I don't know. You guys, heavy on the vision that you have here. So this is where the trine takes place with the Cancer moon. Is over to the energy of your vision. Neptune and Pisces in its domicile, right? Uranus bringing in change. Sagittarius' energy expand. Just feel like the energy is going to start shifting little by little as we get closer and closer to this fixed moon energy. I mean, not the fixed moon, the cardinal moon energy. All right, put this to the side. I don't want to leave that out. South Node past. Listen, something about the past is trying to come back. That's what I feel. Come on, baby. You cannot. Something about the past is trying to come back. Mm, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, listen. There's this energy, right, that must be coming after one's freedom and independence. It's almost as if they don't want that. All right, but this is you needing to take action and continue moving forward towards your goals, whatever gives you a sense of independence. All right, it looks like you're right on point with something, especially with something that you've invested in from the past. All right, whatever this Ace of Wands is the passion in the beginning, and it's leading to the energy of the star. So when I said at the beginning of this reading, I was getting star energy, 1717 with the sun, we ingressed into the 18th degree, right? Moving forward, it's giving me that energy. You're on the right path with something here. Solitude of the spiritual seeker. Two Chinese men talking Chinese. You're understanding a different language, is what it is. Something around you is working in your benefit because it's foreign to other people, is what it is. Yeah, temperance. It's like a spiritual type of knowledge. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Temperance, Four of Swords, Six of Wands, King of Cups. You're really good at what you do. You're fully tapped into this energy. All right, I see Aquarius and Sagittarius' energy here in major arcanas. Technically, Aquarius and Sagittarius' energy are compatible, sextile energy. All right, and it looks like the main focus here is going to be not more so on the pentacles because the challenge is, the freedom of abundance. But it looks like whatever you invested in here is asking you right now to fully face your fears and step into the star energy. You've been patient, you've been balanced, you've been healing so far, and it's leading you to be more so in the spotlight when it comes to this King of Cups energy. All right, that's where the discipline and the structure is taking place, and it's in Pisces. So, um, with Saturn being in Pisces, I feel like there's a heavy significant on the following signs. It's going to be Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, Saturn rules both Aquarius and Capricorn, and Pisces is probably feeling it the most, where there's a lot of structure in one's vision. You know what I mean? Because Neptune's there as well. I feel like the message here is to actually learn from the past. You know what? And this devil card in this deck always gets me because it like the devil comes through and wants to more so like catch your attention through the materialistic, right? The money, the candy, the ice cream, the whatever. But if you're on a different path here, that shit doesn't even matter to you anymore. It's like this is you getting back to the basics. What's exciting you is the good luck and fortune you have coming. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's lots of discontent energies about an opportunity not being accepted. My God. There's lots of secrets behind things as well, clearly. Lots of things from the past that are hidden, I feel. Yep. Chariot. Things that are not clearly seen yet about your success, about where you have actually had a triumph. Will be revealed in due time, obviously. We're just waiting on it. Okay. Seven of Cups. Yeah, definitely lots of secrets. Venus in Scorpio energy. So listen, where we said we've seen this black moon Lilith in Scorpio and the black moon Lilith in Taurus, and where sexual alchemy and knowing your worth and all of that, right? Like, I don't know if your reputation was trying to be destroyed or something in the past. Did you have many options or something? This is Venus in Scorpio. But, you know, I'm seeing her hand on the heart space and truly what she loves to do. Okay. Or who she loves. I don't know what this is. I mean, it could be a multiple different things about something being hidden from the past. Perfect. Something you committed to, had a marriage with, I don't know, in a marriage. This can speak about secret spiritual teachings that you're really successful at, where things were hidden in the past, you now understand. Something like that. Once again, I told you, I'm looking back at this. It's almost like if you have understood some sort of secret language and something creative that you do. Is that the goal? Yeah. So the future is of giving and receiving whatever knowledge you've learned about. Okay. This could be really making you feel like left out in the cold, because I'm seeing here how you're strategically trying to move out of anxiety, stress, and or worries, but that's for no reason. It's just because you're not normal. Okay. The energy that's surrounding us right now is those that are spiritually inclined and have been learning about secrets of the universe. You're seen as odd. You're seen as you're on your own path, like you're a weirdo or some shit. Like, yeah. But you're technically the empress. Like, you stand out in a way that you know what you value. You know how to hold yourself. Look at this shit. That's crazy. The death card and the empress. Scorpio, Taurus. I can't make this shit up. Major arcanas, there's a you know, a message there. And again, we can look at it all different aspects. If it's business, it's your money opposing someone else's money. If it's relationship, it is what you value to what the other person is trying to dive deep into their emotions and deal with. If it pertains to, your spiritual sense here, this is your, your belief systems and your values, right? of opposing to someone else's occult like, you know, energy and what they believe in. However you want to look at it. The forces that are working against you is literally where you were meant to take this short journey to understand what it was that you were going through so that you can immerse and come out of the energy of the past, and where you've probably been stuck in the mindset of this is your only opportunity. You have other opportunities available for you. You are the angel of love. Get out of that anxiety and move forward. Yeah. Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment. I don't know. Family wishes coming true is what came out with that wishing ball card. The Emperor. All right. Maybe you wish to have an emperor in your life. You know what I mean? If you're the Empress, then the Emperor is your match. It's your counterpart. So release the past and move forward. All right. Or this is you within yourself, because this can be yourself as well, where you're balancing the masculine and feminine energies within your soul. All right. There is a heavy shift on that Aries Libra axis with the north and south nodes. South node being of significance heavy on the past. South node Libra is almost like you needed balance in your life. You needed to come back into harmony with your feminine energy. You could have been very masculine. Justice, Libra. Okay, Spirit's talking clearly here. That's clearly what I just said. North and south nodes. So right now, you're moving heavy with this energy, with Mars at 29 degrees of Aries. When it steps into Taurus, guess what happens? Because Mars wants to go quick, 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 quick. Taurus is like, whoa, slow that down, baby. Okay. I don't know. So maybe there is a shift that's going to take place, right, when it comes to passion, drive, ambition. But this is good when starting up a business as well, all right, with Mars and Taurus. Because when it's time to start up a business, you've got to look into the details of everything, right? Make sure you're on task with your work. Let's see what happens. All right, you guys, I want to get out of here without this reading. This is too much. I want to get his crystal and we're gone. What time is it? Yeah, I gotta go. Me so hungry. Raw Morganite. Sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, the gift of vulnerability, and self-forgiveness. I feel like I pulled that card yesterday. Let me give a good shuffle. Did I? I think I did. I might have. I'm seeing 4 and 6, Emperor and Lovers. All right, so that's Aries and Gemini energy, and I'm seeing the number 10, 4 and 6. Wheel of Fortune. 6 signs specifically. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Jupiter energy, Jupiter and Gemini. Expansion and communication. Big spike. Number 9. Drive, courage, full speed ahead, spirited action. I like it. And Aquamarine, number 7. Chariot, Hermit, Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm seeing here. Cancer, Virgo, and all fixed signs. Am I looking at? Let's do 46 first. All right. Morganite is a gentle heart cleansing stone that is valuable when we wish to release old patterns, wounds, and blockages that are obstacles to loving relationships with others. Meditation with the stone allows connection to the divine love, which eases fear of vulnerability and allows us to be open to receiving love from others and from spirit. 9. All right, aquamarine is here, whatever. Aquamarine assists us in communicating on a frequency of love. Meditating with the stone enables us to soften the edges of our swords and our words, teaching us to express ourselves from the heart rather than strictly from what we know. This brings a loving vibration to our speech and interestingly allows us to truly be heard as the vibration is felt by those we are speaking to. Okay. Do y'all feel my vibration? Just say yes. Big Spite is a rare red form of beryl. Due to its rarity, only small specimens can generally be found. However, even a little piece packs a big punch. Big Spite is an excellent stone to increase self esteem while simultaneously giving us the courage and energy to take action on our own behalf. I love this energy and I want to find this crystal, but it's very rare, so I doubt it. It's the color red, and this deck it looks like a ruby pinkish color. Anyway, all right, you guys, love you. I'm leaving the reading there.